One day you saw something on the tub and you decided to clean it up, get some scratches off, but you just added a bunch of ugly swirls. Well, here's how you fix that. Okay, so the following procedure is for minor scratching, mostly the kind of scratching you'll get if you use the wrong abrasive or a scouring pad and get swirls all in the surface of your tub. To get the right finish on your tub, you will need to have some green or brown Scotch-Brite. Green Scotch-Brite, you may even actually have that in your kitchen counter, under the sink or something, because a lot of times your sponges will have green Scotch-Brite on one side of it, but it needs to be a fresh green Scotch-Brite. And as you can see, looking at the surface on this stainless steel, it really is not a polished finish. It is actually a sanded finish, but it's a very, very, very fine sanding that's done with something like the Scotch-Brite to get this particular appearance. You will also need to have some Windex to act as your lubricant to help keep the particles moving around and make it a little easier to do this polish. You can use water, but water is not quite as effective, and I definitely don't want to use any chemicals that will leave any type of residues in the Scotch-Brite that might cause problems with the surface. So let's stick to Windex and let's get to it. Now, I will typically take my Scotch-Brite, if I'm using the pad, and fold it in half, because that'll soften up how I'm pressing. And so then when you get to the steel, you want to make sure you move up and down with the grain. And as you can see, if you look real close, this stainless steel has a grain that's going up and down, and on this back wall. And you can see here, as my finger's directing, you can see that the grain's up and down. On the very back of the bottom of the tub is up and down. The front of the tub is up and down. And even the side is up and down. When it comes to the bottom of the tub, though, it is going from the wall to you. So it's from the back of the tub to the front of the tub on the bottom, this way. Okay? And so you want to make sure you follow your grain wherever you're doing this. And if you don't follow the grain, you're going to get swirls and it's not going to look so good. Very carefully watch my hands and my fingers and notice how I'm moving. I have had a lot of practice at this, but you have to do it as you see me doing it. If you don't, and as you see, I'm not going up and down, I'm just going down. You see, because if I go up and down and scrub like that, I'm going to leave weird marks on it. So I'm going to go down, up, down, 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 and I'm lifting it away as I'm going up and then coming back down again. So it's basically going up, then down, 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 down. Do not scrub going back up, or you will get a little different type of finish. Another thing I'm doing that is hard to tell here in watching the video is that I'm actually lifting the pad a little bit as I go down also. So I'm getting softer and softer pressure as I'm going down. It's called feathering. So that way it feathers it in. Please don't do this, because if you scrub up and down, you're going to have a weird looking finish. Now, I can't get the angle quite right with the light to show you, but I can see it. There's a swirly kind of angled scratches all over it that doesn't blend. It just doesn't blend in. So make sure you're always going down, or at least in one direction only with the grain. All right, so I'm going to clean up my mess that I made on this tub, and if you do this, this should clean up your swirls on your tub. Now, I do need to mention one thing. You may have used a product on an older tub and not seen swirls. Well, older tubs have so many micro scratches on it, you just can't see the swirls. But on a new tub in a new van, yep, all of a sudden you're going to see all those little micro scratches and swirls. So just follow the procedures that I just gave you, and you should be able to get your finish. Actually, you will get your finish right. It may just take you a little practice and doing it a couple times to get this technique down. So happy grooming, because you know what? Mobile is the best career in the world.